the human brain is often called the most complex object in the known universe. Its ability to learn, communicate, and interpret the world is a marvel. When it functions properly, the average person isn't even aware of all the remarkable things their brain accomplishes. However, there are times when the brain doesn't work as intended, and in those instances, incredibly bewildering symptoms can arise. Here are the 3 most incomprehensible psychological, neurological disorders we have come across. Imagine a world where the senses intertwine and merge, creating a kaleidoscope of experiences. Welcome to the intriguing realm of synesthesia. Synesthesia is a mind-bending condition where one sense is perceived through another. Just picture this: hearing a melody and simultaneously seeing vibrant shapes dancing before your eyes, or witnessing a specific color and instantly being engulfed by a symphony of sound. It's a phenomenon that challenges our understanding of perception and cognition. In the realm of synesthesia, the boundaries between senses blur. You might find yourself tasting the flavor of lemon when you hear the name Joe. Or perhaps a certain smell triggers an auditory sensation, or running your hand over an object evokes a vivid color in your mind's eye. It's like having an orchestra of senses performing a symphony in your brain. But synesthesia isn't just a whimsical flight of fancy. It can actually enhance cognitive abilities such as creativity and memory. Making connections between concepts becomes effortless when different senses are intricately intertwined. In fact, some of history's greatest creative minds, like Vincent van Gogh and Vladimir Nabokov, claimed to have synesthesia. It's as if they had an extra brushstroke of perception that allowed them to perceive the world in a unique way. One fascinating aspect of synesthesia is its uncontrollable nature. It happens instantly and cannot be consciously manipulated. While most people's synesthetic experiences are internal, a few individuals actually see the colors outside their bodies. It's like having a secret world of sensations hidden beneath the surface. Once synesthesia takes hold, it tends to stay consistent over time. If the sound of the word car invokes the color green, that's how it will always be for the synesthete. It's as if their perception has become permanently entwined with the sensory associations they experience. Now let's explore the diverse manifestations of synesthesia. One type is known as grapheme color synesthesia, where specific letters or numbers are associated with distinct colors. It's like seeing a rainbow infused into the alphabet or numerical system. Another intriguing form is sound-to-color synesthesia, or chromesthesia, where sounds elicit the perception of shapes and various hues. Imagine a symphony as a vibrant explosion of colors dancing before your eyes, but synesthesia doesn't stop there. There's also lexical gustatory synesthesia, a rather rare variety, where certain words or sounds evoke distinct tastes. It's like having a sensory feast with every conversation. And then there's mirror touch synesthesia, an extraordinary type often described as a supercharged empathy. Witnessing someone being touched can make a synesthete feel as though they're being touched themselves. It's an intensified connection to the emotions and sensations of others, which can be both profound and overwhelming. Imagine a world where the senses detect, but the brain fails to recognize. Let that concept sink in for a moment. Agnosias encompass a group of conditions that can impact various senses, including vision, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. Imagine perceiving something through your senses, only to have your brain unable to make sense of it. Within the realm of agnosias, there are numerous types, each targeting a specific sense. Let's explore some of them. Visual agnosia is a condition where individuals can physically see common objects, like a spoon, but struggle to comprehend what they are. It's as if the brain fails to assign meaning to the visual input. Interestingly, tactile interaction, such as touching the object, can trigger recognition. Gustatory agnosia, on the other hand, affects the sense of taste. Individuals with this condition can still taste the flavors, but are unable to recognize or identify them. It's as if the taste buds are sending signals, but the brain fails to interpret them accurately. Prosopagnosia, commonly known as face blindness, presents a unique challenge. People with prosopagnosia struggle to recognize familiar faces, often leading to confusion and social difficulties. In severe cases, even unfamiliar faces become indistinguishable, blurring the line between a face and an object. Some individuals may even struggle to recognize their own reflection, which can be disorienting and distressing. These examples merely scratch the surface of the vast array of agnosias that exist. Each one shares the common thread of the brain's inability to recognize and process sensory information, leading to profound confusion and frustration. One notable case that sheds light on visual agnosia is that of Dr. P, immortalized in the book The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat by Oliver Sacks. Dr. P was a talented singer and music teacher who experienced visual agnosia. While he could perceive individual features of objects, he struggled to correctly identify them or comprehend their overall form. In one memorable incident, as he was leaving Sacks's examination room, he momentarily mistook his wife's head for his own hat, highlighting the perplexing nature of the condition. The story of Dr. P and his visual agnosia serves as a poignant reminder of the intricate workings of the human mind and the vulnerabilities that can occur within its complex machinery. Imagine not being able to imagine. Aphantasia refers to the partial or complete inability to generate mental images, whether from memory or creative imagination. It's as if the mind's eye is shrouded in darkness, leaving behind a void where visuals should reside. But aphantasia doesn't stop at visuals alone. It extends its grip to other sensory realms as well. People with aphantasia struggle to mentally recreate the sound of a song or the aroma of a perfume. Researchers believe that aphantasia may be more of a memory disorder than a sensory disorder. It's not about the lack of sensory input, but rather the inability to recall and reassemble those sensory experiences in the mind. While most of us can effortlessly close our eyes and conjure up the image of a horse or a tree, it's not an active engagement of the senses, but rather a recollection of what those objects look like based on our memory. If you had aphantasia, you would still retain semantic information about the horse you rode. You might remember its name, its color, and other factual details. You could even describe the spatial aspects, such as where you were and the path you took into the woods. But when it comes to mentally visualizing the horse, you would draw a blank. No matter how hard you try, the colors, textures, and even the scent of the horse remain elusive. One thing is certain, if you don't have aphantasia, it's incredibly challenging to fathom what it's truly like. Our ability to effortlessly conjure mental images is so deeply ingrained that the absence of this capability seems almost inconceivable. Researchers are still unraveling the complexities of aphantasia, delving into the underlying mechanisms and exploring potential treatments. It's a fascinating field that offers unique insights into the intricacies of human cognition and memory. By studying those who experience aphantasia, we gain a deeper appreciation for the remarkable diversity of human perception and the intricate interplay between our senses, memories, and imagination.